So, all praises to our Elohim, the Creator, the I Am, the Ancient of Days, our Father. So, I'm having a conversation, or I got a notification on TikTok from this guy on Dave's channel. And so Dave's channel guy starts asking me these questions. And, you know, I didn't come at them any kind of way. I just laid down the facts, and I'll share it later. But this is the mindset. Like they keep trying to come at us to try to tell us that we don't know what we talking about. And it's like, wait, last I heard from you guys, I thought y'all were going to be raptured away. So why are you worrying about what I'm talking about? Why you care who I am? Why do you care? You've never cared before. Now that I come on and I just say, you know what? Shoot, I'm changing. I'm going to follow the Father. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to try to live righteously. You know, I'm thinking Enoch civilization, the righteous world before the wicked world. You know, that's what I envision. While they trying to interject and impose their little, no longer do they have the sword. So now they come in with, a butter knife, talking shit. And it's like, come on, man. Their logic, their comeback to me about how, let me see if I can find it real quick. Where'd it go? Goodness gracious. Let's see. It says, this is the notification I got. Easy, some fella. The gospel has been taken to the Gentiles already. Physical Israel has been left desolate, except they seek God personally. And I'm like, now you talking about physical? Wait a second. Time out. Are you talking about the Israeli, the Herodians, the Edomite line that say they are but are not? Or are you talking about the Hebrews, who the book is all about? Which one are we talking about? Because if you're talking to me about the Hebrews, wait, let's have a conversation. Because obviously there is something that you need to know, because you have lost the moral high ground. Like, at the end of the day, you can't, Christians and Gentiles, you guys there's no argument. Your entire system is corrupt. So anything else after that is of no consequence to us, to me. Like, okay, yeah, it was given to the Gentiles. You right, fool. So now that you right, tell me, what light have you all brought with this revelation that Acts 13 gave you, that Paul gave you? What light have you brought to your world? This is your world. Don't. No, sir. I'm not even a player. I'm not even a bit part player in this world. You guys consider me 3/5, remember? By law, nigga. So no, I'm not ruling. I got nothing to do with this. This is y'all's way of thinking, your way of doing, your way of being, your systems, your oppressions, your order. This is your order. This is a Gentile order, which obviously is out of order, hence the 12th woe to come in the confusion that you're in now. So tell me again, and tell me slowly. If you all are the people and you guys have the light and you guys have the right and you guys are the people and why is your world under your rule, not mine? No one else's rule but yours, Gentile, Catholic Christians. Tell me why it has fallen into madness, chaos, a man being a woman being a man, the abominations, the debaucheries, the corruption, the lies, the trickery, the coonism, the bamboozlements, the hoodwinks, the secret combinations, the secret agendas, the murder, the killings, and the rapines. Tell me why, under your rule, with all this light that you say you got in Acts 13, tell me, show me. Matter of fact, don't tell me shit. Don't tell me nothing. Show me how your world is righteous. Then maybe we can have a conversation. Then maybe we can sit down to a coffee and entertain. Maybe then I will entertain what you're saying if you show me this thing of righteousness. But if you can't do that, it don't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what your presidents say. It don't matter what your congressmen say. It don't matter what your lawyers say. It don't matter what your judges say. It don't matter what your teachers say. It don't matter what your media says. It don't matter what your corporations say. It is over. Your world lies in corruption. So there's no more argument that you can come to us. We have just taken ourselves out of it, not just because we wanted to, but because we were called to do this. There's been no other Negroes on the face of the let me stop that. We are in a different time where we have now, the last time we were enlightened to this degree, we were going into our trouble. Now we're coming out of our trouble, being enlightened again. Gentiles, you're nowhere near us. We're not against you. We're not your enemy. However, you, Gentiles, continuing down this slippery slope of yours, will find yourself the enemy of the great I am, our Elohim. I mean, what the hell? This is not hard. It's all the books that you guys have compiled and taken and stolen and rewritten and all. In English, no doubt. Everything's in English. So now you're supposed to tell me that, no, we didn't change no word from the Hebrew to the Greek, to the Phoenician, to the Syrian, to all the... You ain't changed no word. You ain't changed no meaning. You ain't changed nothing. When your whole freaking system's corrupt, your system is showing us that that's what you do. Now yet you're trying to tell us that you didn't do it here when your system was even more corrupt. Well, I take that back. Your system was corrupted, wickedly then, in their free will to reign, where they did it and did it by bloodshed. No wonder Psalms 83, all the confederacy of Psalms, the confederacy, yeah. See, the Father's he's gonna pardon some ignorance, but he's gonna give you a choice, nations. Because the true gospel, he said his gospel has to be taught throughout the earth before he comes back. So the whole world's got to know we are his people. When that happens, boom, the gig is up. Ain't no more mystery. Voila. And we trying to sit here and tell you all, hey, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Shit is happening. And you're going, scoff, 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 scoff. And we're going, why are you scoffing at your own demise? You all really are a foolish nation. Okay. Since you all are a foolish nation, let me step away from foolishness, because I want no parts of foolishness. So therefore, I'm going to step away from a foolish nation, because everything that you're doing doesn't quite make sense, especially with the he, she, it. And then I'm not tripping on them people. I'm just saying the concept We talk about the scriptures, days of Noah. That's what this whole concept. All of that is a bit, that is a part of the end as it was written. So all of this is being evident. And for some reason, the Gentiles still think that they have the audacity and the high road to step to us, step to me. You know, I do this in my sleep. Like literally, this is who I am. Like this is not. Yes, I'm doing my thing. I still got to live on this earth, yada yada. But this is who I am. I ain't tripping. I'm a Hebrew. I'm not an African. Whatever they say. What I am, who I say I am. I am who my Father has told me to say that I am. So I'm sorry, Gentiles, that you don't have the wherewithal to recognize that. That will be on you and your issue only, based on whether or not you get salvation or not. I got nothing to do with it. You know, I got nothing to do with it. And the other brethren who want to be from Africa, covet that all you want, has nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about it. It is of no consequence, much like the Gentiles' thought process as well. Anything that is not direct source of clarity, understanding here in the Americas, I don't give a rat's ass about Africa. I don't care about the history of the 3 parts. I've heard it enough. Oh, well, you ain't heard all the African. Listen, just because the Hamites also got to get beat down, I get it. I get it. You guys got beat down on your own land. We got beat down on our own land. Why are you even tripping? You should be on our team anyway. You should be like, nah, they are the Hebrews. Them niggas over there are the Hebrews. I'm telling you. So because the fact that you ain't, not my problem again. But I'm just telling you who I am. Who I am. And I ain't tripping. Because I got to live this life. We have to live our own individual lives, but we'll be to the collectives. It reminded me of, my spirit is saying you were in Enoch's civilization and under a righteous rule, because everything that I see that is so out of order and I'm seeing things more out of order, out of balance all over the place. And it's up to the light people, the celestial lights, the spiritual lights, the faithists, the brethren, the sisters, the enlightened ones, the elevated ones, the chosen ones. It's up for us to be able to reconcile the physical, reconcile and manifest the physical we are in now, this era that we're in now, with that era. We have to bring them together. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but we have to bring these things together now, because our spirits are there. These bottom dwelling Gentiles don't have a clue. They're not even in the game. It's elevation time. It really is. And I just laugh at them. Yeah, we have to deal with them. But it's kind of funny, and so really quickly, see, still crickets, they ain't saying nothing else. So let me see something. I said, because then he put in there, he said, if you were of Yisrael, you wouldn't think you'd have little white servants in Yah's kingdom. You're a heathen Canaanite. And I was like, I said, okay, so says a Gentile, yawn. You guys have no moral high ground. You've all lost the plot. Doesn't matter what byword you call me. The Aleph shines my way. If you don't know, go ask somebody. Crickets to that. These dudes. These dudes. And then I said, see, David, what you and others seem to not understand is that Israel is a nation under the Most High, a nation whom the Gentiles have done their best to erase. I said, We don't need you, David, to show us anything. It would better suit you to let us show you the truth, as nothing the Gentiles has ever said has been true. Hold on. And then the guy was like, the gospel has been taken to the Gentiles already. Physical Israel has been left desolate, except they seek God personally. I said, yeah, where does it state this? Cite it, please, as I would be interested in reading it for context. So then, he went on. He then came back and was like, who are you? And he said, you are a fake Jew that doesn't know language. And in between, I said, okay, first, because that's when they put in Acts 13. I said, okay, first, the Jews, that word are Herodians. Those are convert. That's what that Jews, they went and interjected themselves. They would have been calling themselves the Judeans, or the Hebrews, or Israel, or one of the tribes. They never called themselves Jews. That's what the Herodians and the Edomites and the Romans wanted to do for us. This was their byword to us, but the converts used it all the way up to this day. And I said, and yes, they did speak to and give the Gentiles the ability to have salvation, yet they do not circumvent the covenant made with the Hebrews. I said, furthermore, what light has the Gentiles used for salvation? Last I heard from y'all were talking about some rapture. And the dude jumped in, who are you? I said, I am whose I am. And he was like, you are a fake Jew that doesn't know the language. I said, and this is why we say to cleave unto us. We're not your enemy. However, you all have certainly been ours. I said, so Gentiles have absolutely no moral authority at this time. And I said, we not a fake Jew, just not a Jew. I said, by spirit, Israel is my God, Hebrew is my nation, and Adam's creator, Elohim, is my power. And then I said, and are we not to have a new language? Since the heathen put his likeness and omitted and added to the Hebrew text, I say that language is bastardized. Then I hit him in the jaw with the uppercut with the Romans 11:16-25. Crickets, because they already know, like they know, like they think we just picked up a book yesterday. They think that I don't know what the filth flarn I'm talking about. It's like, are you crazy? Step. If you get feeling froggy, jump. But I'm not here to beat you down. It's a spirit. And all I'm using is words. It's awesome. All praises to the Father. All praises to our spirit, our Holy Mother, earthly Mother. Thanks to the brethren and sisters to keep us in this fight. All praises. Shalom.